Oh, sorry about this, guys and girls. Oh, need to get some caffeine in me in a minute because it's 9:50 at night. It's the 26th of December, so still Boxing Day. And it's Monday today as well. So I'm gonna get some hot chocolate in a minute because I need to keep myself awake for a few hours so I can upload a couple of videos to my YouTube of my games, hopefully in 4K. Anyway, so I'm wanna just talk a little bit. I've got a little post down below my channel which I'm posting. It's an old one back in 2014, so about 2 years. Okay, about 2 or 3 years. Because we're coming up to 2017 this week. So Sunday, yeah. Okay, so Sunday. Anyway, so I've been reading this post. Apparently, eventually they're gonna be like replacing. Well, they're gonna get robots to replace nurses. And then what? What happens when they got rid of nurses that can't even like look after the patients right now because they're not getting paid enough? And why aren't they getting paid enough is because the government keeps going around taking the money, making the money disappear, because half of that money, where is it gone? No one knows. And why is it no one knows about where all this money's going? Because the government just wants it vanished. They want it in thin air, basically. So I was thinking, I was reading the post. It's like an oldish post, 2014 and all that. But it kind of gets the senses going a little bit. What happens when they do get rid of these nurses and they replace them with robots? Because apparently the robots are coming to replace everybody's jobs. There's going to be 95 million jobs literally gone within the next, I would say, 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5? Not 95 million, but probably half of that. So, yeah. So, 450? 400,000? Yeah, 400,000 to 95,000, half of those jobs of the 95,000. 95 million jobs actually. Yeah, 95 million. Anyway, 95 million jobs are going to be literally vanished. And people are going to be on the dole and all this due to the robots taking over. I've heard it a few times and a lot of people are like really, really worried. And the thing is, some of you may be not worried, but trust me, once it starts kicking in and the robots start taking over, then once they get an actual artificial intelligence that is clever enough to actually recreate human DNA and plant it into the robots and turn them into cyborgs or whatever you want to call them, or humanoids, what are you going to do then? Are you going to be like screaming, like running and going, no, the robots are going to kill us all, they're going to take us all over, oh my god, oh my god, they're going to replace us, we're going to be terminated, we're going to be like the Terminators, we're going to be killed off and all the human race are going to kill us all. And like, we're all going to run, we've got to do something, we've got to fight, we've got to get the resistance, and we've got to send the Terminators back to the future to take care of it all. And they're all going to be like, yeah, you're all going to be their prisoner.
I'll be up there.
Well, everybody will be dead like next 100 years anyway, so I mean,
Laughing my head off.
to us, it's nothing. But within 3 to 5 years... No, that is quite close. That's still in our timeline. 3 to 5 years replacing machines with, well, humans with machines. I mean, what they're trying to do now, they're trying to get into the medical industry things as well. And why are they trying to get into the medical sort of things? So that way they can rid all the doctors. They don't have to give all these nurses all this big pay rises, or when they're going on these like strikes and all these protests. What do we want? We want more money. When do we want it? We want it now. Well, come on, Prime Minister or Prime Ministeress, we want you to give us a pay rise. We deserve it, because all of us students at nurses and all that doing all this and all that, and we're working our asses off. So all these robots can take us over. They can take our jobs over. They can become nurses. They can become doctors. They can become astronauts.
It may be the aliens is going to take
Or maybe,
over.
yeah. I mean, there's been talks about the aliens as well. I mean, there's a lot of flipping, like, sort of... No, there's a lot of conspiracies surrounding all that.
It's going to be
But who's it going? No, but the thing is,
It's going to be the aliens.
who's going to be coming first? Is it going to be the aliens wiping us out, or is it going to be something from that Will Smith movie, The iRobot, where the robot is taken over and he's getting emotions and all that, and he's starting to feel like a human, that his like friends have all been turned into slaves, all his robots and all that, and he's trying to free him, but he wants to kill all the humans because they're all like trying to get him and all that, and they're all trying to stop him so he obeys by the orders and stuff.
Maybe it'd be the Daleks.
Or maybe something out of Doctor Who. Maybe the Daleks or the Cybermen from Doctor Who might come, but if you think about it, you should all be flipping worried. In the next 3 to 5 years, something is going to kick off in the next 3 to 5 years. So what we now 17, so next 3 years, that'd be 2020. And then so 2022, 2025, all your jobs are going to be gone. And you can't blame the immigration people about it, because it's not their fault that the government lets people come into the country and lets everybody nick your jobs and all that. Because it's not their fault. You can't blame the immigrants or the migrants and all that for doing something, coming into a country that the government allows him to. So in a way, because the actual government have got this system worked out, it kind of it's kind of bad for business letting too many people come into the country, and also letting people in that you don't even know if they're safe or not, or if they're actually terrorists or not. They say, come on in, let them in, and then suddenly you get all these like high terrorist alerts and all that, like, oh no, we've just let some people in, we haven't done background checks on them, but they're just about to blow us up. But then it's the government to try and scare us. So basically, I think, to be honest, the government says stuff like that, and they say, oh look, let's quickly put a high alert on people and try and scare all these people. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's all kind of bullshit really. I think it's like when they had the 9/11 attack, the reason they wanted to do it in the first place, why they killed all these people in the first place, right? And then why they blamed all the Muslims for it, is that way it doesn't go on to the American people to say it was done an inside job, but everyone knows it's done an inside job. They've all known now for a long time it's done from an inside job.
A lot of the Muslims are okay.
Yeah, all the Muslims are okay and all that. I mean, we haven't got any problems with them, or anybody from any other country. But if you think about it, what's the best easy way for the government to actually come out with a plan to actually say, oh, we'll blame some terrorists, we'll create like a sort of an order, we'll call them the ISIS, and we'll just blame the actual Muslim people, say they're the ones that did it and all that.
Oh, I know. We saw that Mr. Trump is ready for this thing.
Oh yeah, and then apparently
button.
Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, is getting ready to push the red button. So that's why he's bringing more nuclear weapons in. I think, to be honest, it's all publicity. To be honest, it's all put in the news for people to believe all this crap about him. they're putting in about Mr. Putin or Mr. Vladimir Putin saying, oh, that he's getting ready to start a war with America and all that. Do you know what? It's all publicity stunts to try and... It's just a trick, really, just to scare people into, like, contemption and all that. Trying to scare them so everybody that goes, oh my God, there's going to be a war. Everybody get ready. We're going to have to go into the bomb shelters. Oh, God, I think there's too much propaganda on TVs nowadays.
Too many films.
Too many films people watch, and then they conclude their own sort of, like, situation about it. And then people just end up getting, like, really, really worried too much that it's bad for your health in a way, if you think about it. Being bad for your health, in a way, giving you depression, giving you anxiety, giving you stress, putting all this stress on you, which you don't really need, especially if you're an older person, and if you've been working all your whole life and all that, and you just want to rest instead. Oh, the government pulls up a little thing and says, all right, we're going to get rid of all the doctors. We're going to get all them replaced with robots. We're going to have a sort of a futuristic cars going around, so something out of Back to the Future. And then we're going to build a time machine. We're going to take everybody back through time. And then what we're going to do is going to kill everybody through the time portal and then create a sort of like a portal to destroy the whole universe and all that. Oh, God. They come out with some boring shit, to be honest, like something they come out of movies and all that. And then, in the next, apparently they're going to be doing rail, I think soon in America or in the UK, they're supposed to be doing like train tracks, but with solar glass. They're going to do it on solar glass. So it's going to be solar glassed rails. Which a friend was telling me the other day about it. But he reckons, if it crashes, it could end up damaging it or messing up the actual glass. So, yeah, it's kind of bad. But in a way, it might be energy efficient if they can get top speed. Exactly the same that they don't have to put petrol. I think all cars, really... They need to take all the toxic fumes or the the carbon emissions out of the cars. They need to get rid of that, and they need to replace it with solar. Solar is the actual only way, getting the sun from the sun. Yeah, get the sun, to the solar panels, heat up the solar panels, give the electricity that way. More energy efficient, more healthier. Gets rid of the carbons. I think all cars should actually be equipped with solar panels as well, because it would be a heck of a lot energy efficient, and it would lower everybody's footprint on this planet of ours, and it would save our planet in the next 10 to 15 to 20 years and get a little bit extra out, and hopefully not intoxicate everybody. Also, try and get rid of cigarettes. Try and coax people to smoke cigarettes, but not like in a way where they can get 20 to 30 packs of cigarettes or something, a whole crate of them or something. Because some people, what they need to do is cut down how many quantities they can get at one given time, like in a week, and then just cut down the rations of the cigarettes. Also, I would suggest on the cigarettes, charge for a 20-pack, £20 for a pack of cigarettes. That works for the 20 cigarettes. £20 works out £1 per cigarette. I don't care what people say about it. I don't care if people say, oh, it's too expensive. How are we going to afford that? Well, the thing is, you can afford everything else. So you can afford actually giving your kids bacon rations or something, so you can actually feed your smoking addictions and all that. Or you could go down to the food banks and get your kids that food, so it can actually, and then you go and get your cigarettes that way and all that, which is bad in a way, bad parenting. But what can you do when you've got an addiction? you're going to do anything you can to actually have that addiction. But yeah, I think I've talked enough on this video for today. This is the 26th of December 2016. Almost 2017 already. I can't believe it. I can't bloody wait either. I'm 217 subscribers at the moment. So if you guys and girls would like to subscribe to the channel, if you do like it, if you favourite, share, and if you want to go on to my Instagram as well, it's in the section where the bio is on my channel. And also if you want to go to my Twitter at Ant17third87. And cheers all for watching, guys and girls, and stay safe and have a lovely day.